This is Mr. Holmstrom, and this is a Makerspace tutorial for parents and students to better understand your students' progress in code.org. Starting in the Google Classroom for Makerspace, go to Classwork. Scroll down to the code.org lessons. Choose the lesson towards the top, which will be the most recent lesson, and click on it. This opens up the assignment. On the left is a video that explains how to do the assignment, and on the right is a link to code.org. We will go to code.org now. At the top right, before you do anything, make sure that you are signed in. The student is not, because it says sign in. Click on it. Students will use Continue with Google to sign in. Click on it, find your student's name, click on the name, and verify that you are logged in by checking to see if the student's name is at the top right. In this case, it is. You will see all the lessons that the student has access to at this point. In this case, you have lesson 1, 2, 3, and 4. As more lessons are assigned, they'll have access to more. The colors mean something. Whenever you see a circle or a diamond that is completely green, that means the student has completed that part of the lesson or that puzzle within the lesson. If you see that a circle is completely white, it means that they have not started it and should be doing it next. If you see that there is a circle, in the case of the one above the arrow there, that is green around the edge and slightly green on the inside, that means that that puzzle has been completed, but there's extra code that is not needed. I encourage students to revisit those and make sure that they are corrected, as well as going to the white circles and completing those. The green circles and green diamonds do not need to be returned to or revisited. They are finished. So in this case, I would encourage this student, before they go to anything in lesson 2 or 3, to go back to the very first lesson that has white circles or incompleted puzzles. So you would click on this one. The student would go back and complete all of these. You could see that the circles are turning green as the puzzles are completed. And that finishes out our first lesson. So now we would be sent to the second lesson. Now in this lesson, if you look at the top, here's the progress as well. So we could see that we do not need to do 1, 2, 3, or 4 because they are fully green and therefore complete. However, number 5, if we go to that, we will see that there's already code. But if we go back and look at our character Strat here, we're programming him to go down 1 and to the right or east 1, 2. So if we look at our program, we have the down 1 block. We have one east block and another east block. However, this south block is extra. We do not need it. And it is the reason for the partially green circle up here. Have your student throw that back in the trash, run the program, and now that partially green turns completely green. They would go to lesson number 6, complete that, and they would go through and make sure that all of their puzzles register as green circles, or any partially green circles are corrected and the extra code removed. Thank you very much.